love me, yeah, they love me. First love yourself. For that, and God we trust me. I don't trust myself. Your jewelry, I get it took.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Florida, Texas, and New York, just to name a few. Make sure to support the show by hitting the link in the bio and downloading the Underdog Fantasy app. They'll also match your first deposit up to $100, and you get a special pick when you sign up. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts, Mase and Cam.
Murder, what's up,
Killer,
man?
what's
How you
good,
doing,
man?
I see some paperwork going on before the show started.
Man.
Right? You should have just did all that on the show.
Yeah, I had to get a bad mobile.
Title tell. You got the title?
Yeah, title tell.
I only do titles.
Yeah.
I don't know if you leasing your joint or I don't know what nothing. I don't even know what leasing is about. I don't know the last time I leased anything. The last time I leased something, I was trying to build credit up for somebody I was cool with. I ain't got time for it. Actually,
Yeah.
you got a note with that?
Nah, I ain't got no.
I'm about to say don't because I watched you do it. Don't back.
Town,
Yeah, I'm about to say. I hope you ain't backtracking because I hope you ain't backtracking. I thought I have to have a meeting with Kuda outside about this. We hope we ain't backtracking out here. And I see Kuda around a few more days. Things are getting back to normal around here, man. The whole team is back. I like this. I like how it's going right now, man.
Yeah, it's good timing, man.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like to see that, man.
Okay, so one of the hottest topics right now is Johnny Manziel. He's on a mission to support Reggie Bush. So he tweeted, after careful thought and consideration, I will be humbly removing myself from the Heisman Trophy ceremony until Reggie Bush gets his trophy back. It doesn't sit right with my morals and values that he can't be on that stage with us every year. Reggie is the Heisman Trophy. So what do you guys think about his decision? And then do you guys think that this will be a successful approach?
What happened to the trophy?
Reggie Bush's?
Yeah.
They just took it.
Why? What happened to your vantage point?
He's taking money. Basically, he was accused of taking money during a time where college students wasn't supposed to take money. Same way they kind of took the the banners. They even though they didn't win a championship, they took
from
Michigan.
Fab
Five,
yeah,
right, exactly. So it's kind of like that vibe. And they took Reggie Bush's Heisman away, or I don't know if they actually got the official trophy, unless they came in the nigga house and took it, but the prestige of him being a Heisman winner.
I think Johnny is right. I think Johnny doesn't have enough cachet at this moment to pull that off, but I think it's a brilliant idea for him had he went to the NFL and had a stellar career or, something of that magnitude. I think it will hold more weight, but I think that's right. It's no different than if somebody get arrested for marijuana and then now marijuana is legal, then his record should be expunged because now it's legal. The same way with the NIL deals. So now that they're giving kids an amazing amount of money and even girls are starting to make millions of dollars, you definitely got to let him get his trophy back because now what you used to deem as horrific is now the norm.
I also want to add really quick. So they took away his collegiate title. So they don't even have technically it's not recorded the stuff that he did do. So they're trying to take that away. And so he gave up his trophy in response to that. So I don't know if that gives a little bit more.
He gave up his trophy.
Yeah, he gave up his trophy because they took away his titles. Well, it's it was not said, but it was said, if that makes sense.
Basically, from which I'm asking you, from what you're saying is they're going to take the school championship away. So he said instead of that, just take my trophy instead of taking away from the school.
They just took away all his titles. So it's not even recorded by the NCAA. So then he just gave up his trophy because
he never existed.
Cool. Basically,
he's an invisible man. But now we know how much money you're giving all the other athletes at USC and every other Pac-12 school. He should get his trophy back. As well as Fab Five should be back in the banners. Because NIL deals are popping right now. Everybody's getting money. And the money they got wasn't even significant. So definitely we need those banners back up.
I was going to say the same thing that you said, Mase. great. Sorry, I was trying to Google something as we was talking. Great. Same exact thing that you were saying is that it's a great gesture by Johnny Manziel. Super great gesture. Dope. But you said it right. You don't have enough cachet. Who the fuck are you, Johnny Manziel? Like, yo, my nigga, who gives a fuck about you, really? Yo, you was good in college.
Nah, Johnny Manziel was that nigga in college.
He played 1 year in the NFL.
I know, but I'm saying in college he was.
So was Harold Miner. So was Stacey Augman. So was it was a Christian Laettner. He had a decent NBA career, but he in college, you was that nigga. Now, I give you credit. You're absolutely right. In college, Johnny
football was crazy.
Johnny Manziel was somebody.
Yeah.
But you got out of college in 2012. It's 2024.
Yeah, that's true. Remember Drake made a record about him.
Right. So what I'm taking from that, and I don't know this for a fact, is that from what I'm reading, from what Stat read out loud, it must be some shit every year with a Heisman winners get together or something.
Yeah.
And Johnny Manziel goes there, and he's basically saying, you know what, I'm not showing back up until y'all give Reggie Bush back his shit. That's what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick is co-signing.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like a nigga saying he ain't coming to the party, you kind of don't need at the party.
That's what I was about to say.
He doesn't drink no more. It's just like he doesn't drink no more, so he's probably not the life of the party no more. And I fool with Johnny Manziel, but I'm saying when you get to taking those kind of stance, you're not the niggas want to party with anyway.
I was just about, I was going to say the same thing. Like, yo, bro, don't come. Bye, Johnny. Like, yo, we don't care if you show up or not, Johnny. Like, you're not going to stop the show. And that's why I was trying to do some research, and I should have done it early. I had a really busy schedule today. But would make this more important for Reggie Bush is notable people who's still relevant today that would make sense to speak up for Reggie Bush.
Like Charles Woodson or one of them. You need one of them kind of guys to say that.
I'm looking at I just looked at him, 97, you're absolutely right. And it's a lot of these Heisman Trophy winners that aren't relevant.
Who said Johnny Manziel will be more popular than LeBron in Ohio? Who said that?
Well, LeBron and them, I remember, was trying to put him down with him. Rich Paul and them. I don't know if it ever happened. They was trying to put him under the wing, but he was wilding out, and they said, we don't need you with Clutch. You was wilding out, but I don't remember who said it.
I think it was Skip.
Probably Skip, because Skip was riding Johnny. Yeah. He was a Johnny
Skip
rider.
Said he'll be more famous in Cleveland than LeBron James. Did that age well.
Wow. You know what's sad? You know what's sad? I'm looking at this list, man, of Heisman Trophy winners. And I'm sitting here, and I'll read some names off to you I'll just do the last 15 years or so. So Reggie Bush won, it actually says vacated 2005. I'm going to give you some notable names. Would you care if Tim Tebow stopped coming?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are all people that, if y'all trying to have a good time, Tim Tebow probably is not going to be a good time. He's Christians, right?
No, I'm giving some, but I mean, I don't mean that you can have a good time because you're Christian. I'm just talking about cachet as far as people can. Religion to me is not important in this scenario.
That's such an oxymoron for me to say that, but I'm with you on it.
Yeah, so I'm looking at notable names. Tim Tebow. I don't care, Tim. Cam Newton. No disrespect to Cam, because Cam, my man. Cam's actually...
Cam is bad. Cam would probably be more fun at a party than probably Johnny Manziel.
And Cam's supposed to come on the show. He said he's waiting for things to die down next week, so we're looking forward to have him on maybe this Thursday or Sunday. I'll call him tomorrow and get him on schedule. But when you see this, I think you're confusing good time with celebration. I don't think it's a party. I think it's more of a situation where everybody shows up. And
then Johnny can come to the picnic.
Yeah. But the point is, what I'm saying is this, is that It ain't a party. It's more like, and give it up for all our Heisman Trophy winners for the past. And certain niggas is probably like, if Reg don't come back, I ain't showing up. And niggas like, don't show up. Like, yo, it would take everybody on this list not to want to show up. I don't care. Mark Ingram, I like Mark Ingram, you know.
Yeah,
he was
that's
good for
cool.
a minute. But
Joe Burrows.
Yeah, now we get somewhere. Sam Bradford, I don't care if you don't come. Mark Ingram, you my man. I haven't seen you since in Baltimore. Robert Griffin III, we know what you're doing. You trying to run a 4-4 with slacks and shirts and
colorful socks.
Yeah, and a dress jacket. So I'm trying to get back in the NFL. Jameis Winston, we just seen what you did at the end of the season last year. Mariota, you can't keep a job. Derrick Henry is official.
Yeah, this is a crazy list.
Derrick Henry's official. Lamar Jackson's still official. Baker Mayfield, he got a job. We'll go, okay, Baker. Kyler Murray, yeah, still official. Joe Burrow.
What if Charlie Ward said he's not coming to the...
Charlie Ward went to the NBA. He never made it to the NFL. I'm trying to think of niggas who would, the Heisman people would be like, damn, nah, we need him to go. Even though he didn't have a great NFL career, I think a very important Heisman name on this list, if he stepped up, and I'm not saying he could change it, but I believe Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow's like, when you talk about college career, like how you said, Johnny Manziel, Tim Tebow's top tier of
college
this,
football.
Yeah, especially this century, since 2000. Tim Tebow is top tier. It would take a person like Tim Tebow to go have a meeting like, this isn't right what we're doing.
Yeah, Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, one of them.
Yeah, so I think what you said in the beginning is 100% correct, but I don't think Johnny holds enough weight for the Heisman committee to care.
So I will ask this. Johnny is obviously the pioneer in taking a stance for Reggie Bush. Why do you guys think the other guys aren't just all collectively like, you know what, we're not going to go? Because that's what would be the solution.
Because they don't care, Stat. This is the generation, 2024. Nobody cares. And people be like, yo, so what about this? No, listen. You're in a bad position if you're making people show you they don't care, because people don't care. I mean, especially when it comes to your Heisman Trophy. This generation is interesting because on everything you do to them, they care about. But anything about somebody else, they don't care. Is that a safe assessment?
I like that.
Yeah, anything with them, it's like, why you do that? You're bullying me. It's like they using words I haven't heard since childhood, but now when it's somebody else.
And they're not even using them as you used them. You used it because I was a real bully in your face. Pause.
Yeah, this girl was 6 foot.
They slammed the computer down, they bullying niggas.
She was 6 foot, 14 years old in the 6th grade, begging me to date her and hit me with a brick. That's bullying.
It's bullying.
She hit me with a brick because I wouldn't date her. And then when she got older, she was a baddie. It was the weirdest thing.
Did you date her?
No, she forced me to.
She forced you to when you was young?
You gotta explain.
That's crazy. Keita Black and them.
She with a brick. Bow, my whole
That
head
sound
was
like
bleeding.
That sound like Keita Black activity. Shout out to Keita Black. Everybody on the hill on 45th and St. Nick and all
definitely Keita Black, Bob.
But to answer your question, Stan, I hate to start off the show agreeing with this nigga, but it's that nobody cares, yo. Are they getting paid to come to this ceremony?
No.
Exactly, because if they was, then it would be something like, yo, we got to get Reggie's son to get back, to get his money back. This is just probably something to celebrate their glory, because looking at this list, it's a lot of people, I'm not saying they're not successful in life, but their football career didn't pan out to being a Heisman Trophy winner. So I think there's something that they look forward to every year, something that they want to show up to. But you're absolutely right, Stat. If you want to resolve this, get the crew together and take a stance. Because if you have a Heisman ceremony every year, and let's say it's 50 people and only 6 people show up, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, this is like our high school reunion, killer. This would be like certain niggas saying they not coming.
Yeah.
Niggas like, man, if you're not Cam or Mase or one of them, man, if you're not coming, who cares?
We just went through this with the high school reunion. Yo, nigga called us to our high school reunion. Shout out to my nigga Tom. He said, yo, Mason, Cam, this is like 5 months ago, 6 months ago. Like, I'm putting a reunion together. First thing me and Mason's like, who's coming? So I've been on Facebook with this person, that person, that person, that person. What about this person? Oh, I'm going to reach out to her.
Nigga said she ain't coming, we don't want to go.
Yeah, he said she ain't coming, we don't want to go. Nigga said, I'm going to reach out. Nigga, we got on the phone, nigga said, what you doing? Nigga said, I ain't going. They tried to, and Tom put it together that year. I remember like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, see, we're in New York City, and it may be different now, but us coming up in basketball, at least in public school, it wasn't as prestigious as it may be now. Like,
yeah.
So, you know, Catholic school kept a little better analytics, I would say, on what they were doing, like banners up and shit like that. Like my school, there had no banners up. Yeah. We probably won division titles and so on and so forth, but we didn't have no banners up. So when they wanted me to come back like 6 years ago, I said, retire my number and put my shit up there in the banners and maybe I'll come back. Yo, you know what I meant to tell you?
Yeah.
Mr. Gladden reached out to my publicist. I told you that?
Nah.
Word to blood, the nigga reached out recently. He worked somewhere else and said he wanted to speak to us about something. I didn't reach out yet.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Mr. Gladden, man.
I told them niggas the same thing. You don't have my number retired. I know you thinking about retiring killers. You better make sure.
Put my shit up there. I ain't coming back without that. I didn't graduate. Secondly, they cut you off from graduating.
Yeah, neither one of us graduated.
Yeah, you threw water on the lady the last day of school. And they said, on the teacher, it was a water fight. He said, you're not graduating. I said, damn. That's fucked up. You tried that last semester. You tried to study hard. You know you don't do work for 4 years. Niggas start going hard the last 3 months. Essays on type of shit getting filled up. Nigga just made it, then fucked it up and threw water on the lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So my last question regarding the subject.
Reunion wouldn't be good for me. Mason's too. Basically act like he going to the bathroom. The first 5 minutes. Yo, Kill, I ain't doing this. Niggas missing teeth and all that.
They have me in the yearbook as most likely not to succeed.
Really?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I said Mase. Like, fam, I look at like outside of New York City, or at least outside of Manhattan schools when we grew up, and I be looking like, damn, high school is so organized, homecomings, and we don't have no damn. Nigga said, I didn't have no problem. I see the nigga send me shit the other day. Mase, I sent it to him and his date for prom. I'm like, where was prom at? We had no prom. Where was y'all going? I have no idea. Because I never heard of a prom ever when I was in high school.
That was A. Philip Randolph's prom.
Oh, they prom.
Their prom. It wasn't ours.
They was a little more organized than A. Philip Randolph. I knew it wasn't ours.
Yeah, he sent me a prom picture of me. I was like, where was this? And then I had to think about it. That was A. Philip Randolph.
I knew it wasn't ours because I never went to a prom ever. All these homecomings and shit. And it's like, we never had none of that.
So last question, again, regarding the subject. So if Johnny's efforts are unsuccessful, can you guys see him eventually coming back to the Heisman Trophy ceremony, or do you guys think he really has to stand on it?
He's going to have to stand on this. I mean, because I don't see this like something he could revisit. It definitely got to be something that worked now, because as time goes on, it's going to be harder, to reinvent this or to reestablish this, because it seemed like when they're giving other people back their accolades, some of the I don't want to make it a black thing, but some of the black athletes are not included in that.
If this is not money related, I just don't really see why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those situations, if you built a brotherhood with the other child Heisman Trophy winners, and you be like, oh, I get to see my man next year. This the one weekend pause we get to spend together. It's kind of like when Swaggy P, we was talking to Swaggy P about the 3-man tournament that Ice Cube is doing, the Big Three. And he was like, yo, the Big Three was dope because, you get some money every weekend and you get to see your niggas that you ain't seen in a while and go see them every weekend and play ball with them, fuck around during the weekend. And it was like a good experience because, you don't see your brothers every day that you play ball with. So it was cool having that. And then Heisman thing may be like that. Yeah. But if there's really no camaraderie amongst the Heisman Trophy winners and y'all don't speak a few times throughout the year and it's not money related, I just don't,
Yeah, why not meet another place since they ain't repping Reggie there?
Yeah.
Meet in the Bahamas or somewhere.
That's actually a good idea, to be honest. Okay, moving along. In response to fixing defense in the NBA, Gilbert Arenas blames Europeans. So obviously it's a longer quote, but he said, get rid of all Europeans. You go to college to learn defense. Thoughts on his comment?
Real quick, I seen your post. You did not say nothing about the Celtics, yo.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
I say Jason Tatum.
Yes, I did.
Jaylen Brown.
Yes, I did. The clip that I posted, I said...
It does not, you didn't, and maybe I didn't see the whole thing. I see your clip on your page. It said Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You said nothing about the Celtics whatsoever.
That's
nothing.
So funny because I just knew y'all were going to say this because I posted the clip when I said the best duos, and then again I reinstated that I thought that they would be the best team in the East. And then you were like, how could you say that if you're a Miami Heat fan? Because I was like, I gotta be realistic.
That line don't look good on you.
I'm not lying. I posted the receipts because I said I would post the receipts. So I posted the best clip.
So show me the clip where you say the Boston Celtics.
It's in the next episode. I didn't clip it. I'll post that clip too, y'all, if that's what you need.
Sure.
I just had to defend myself in that moment.
I see niggas in your comments about this ain't gonna look good because you didn't say the Celtics.
And niggas amping up, stand on business and all that.
I seen that. And I was
said,
like,
stand on business.
And I watched it like 4 times looking for the Celtics. And all I heard was Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So I was like, I know I'm not missing anything.
I'll post the next clip. Because I have remained like with the same teams that I said. So I wanted to make that clear. Because now everybody's like, oh, now you're rooting for the Celtics. Because I also never said I was rooting for the Celtics. I said I'm standing with the Heat, which is not where we need to be right now. Talking to the camera so y'all hear me. So just want to make that clear. I'll post another clip.
Fingers crossed.
I love that you brought that up.
Yeah, because I didn't want to forget.
Stat, that was wild, Stat. Papa Stat, come get him. Papa Stat. This is wild. You taught her better than this.
We like this. When I say he gonna support, what he say, I'm gonna support.
Yeah, I'm scared of Papa Stat after he said Pittsburgh is God's team. I'm out. With a serious face, too. No smiles.
Yeah,
I said,
sign off with that.
Right, he meant what he said. Shout out my dad.
Shout out to Dad. You know, that's my guy.
So back to defense in the NBA, Gilbert Arenas is blaming Europeans. Do you guys agree with his statement saying that basically Europeans don't know how to play defense?
The biggest person they can't stop is a European, so I don't know how to feel about that. Pause, though. Nobody can stop Giannis. Nobody can stop Joker. Nobody is stopping Shea. Nobody is stopping Luka. So is it really the foreigners that can't play defense? Because those are niggas that's going crazy right now. The foreigners.
Good point. Shea's not from overseas. He's from Canada, but same thing. He's not American.
He's not American.
He's not American.
So they definitely I mean, I respect Gilbert, but
that's a great point.
I gotta call it how I see it.
Yeah, that's a great point. That is an excellent point, actually. I don't even like starting the show like this. Look, that's a great point.
Yeah, nobody's stopping Joker.
If it's the Europeans' fault, stop the Europeans and the Canadian niggas. Stop them niggas, B, and prove that they fuck defense up. So with the way Gilbert is explaining it, and Gilbert's my man, he already know that. But the way he's explaining it is that, so that means we're following what they're doing.
Yeah.
In other words, we're following them, because he's talking about what college did they go to. So I seen him say, he's like, what college did they go to learn how to play defense? Ain't no college over there, this, that, and the third. But half these kids ain't really going to college. They go, and plus they get NIL. So you have a different pecking order. Pause when you sit there and say, a coach used to be like, do this, so you got to do that. And nigga like,
I ain't doing it.
Nigga, coach, you kick rocks, nigga. I'm in this $750,000 this year. To be honest with you, I never wanted to come here anyway. I'm doing this because they say I got to come here before I go to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different pecking order. I wouldn't blame it on the Europeans, because that was I didn't even think of that. But the most unstoppable players at the current moment are not from this country.
Yeah.
The top 4 or 5 you just named, unstoppable, are not from here. So if that's the case, Gil, tell the Americans, guard up. Guard them niggas.
Yeah,
teach them something.
They've been working on offense since they've been 5 years old.
Right, exactly.
Basketball school.
Yeah, and if and I think he said it's something like 120. How many?
I have the quote. So he basically said, what college do Europeans go to? They don't go to college whatsoever. They have no athleticism. They have no speed, no jumping ability. They are a liability on defense. There are 150 Euros in the league today. Name the top defenders. None. Just Rudy Gobert and the Greek Freak. Other than that, they are offensive players. They're not defensive players.
Yeah. So that's still not half. That's still not as close, but it's about a third of the NBA, a little more than a third of the NBA. So it's still Americans that need to stop it.
Yeah, it's an offense league. I mean, if you think about it, Adam Silver is not running a defense league. David Stern was running a defense league. This league right now is all offense. So why would we even be having that conversation?
It's a great point. And not only that,
niggas just had 200 points.
I didn't like it. It was disgusting. Niggas is out here averaging like 130 a night. And just listening to the quote that we just read, they're not athletic. Read that, the last part about that.
Yeah,
again.
They have no athleticism. They have no speed, no jumping ability. They are a liability on defense.
No athleticism, no speed, no jumping ability, but unstoppable?
Yeah, on offense.
Yeah. Like, yo, think about what he just said. No speed, no jumping ability, and no athleticism, and you can't do nothing about Luka or the Joker. What does that say about America? What does that say about us? So, as much as I love Gil, I kind of disagree with this take, because tell the Americans to stop the niggas who's unstoppable with no athleticism and no jumping ability and no speed.
Yeah, because he's right, but these niggas is getting 40 and 70.
Yes, exactly.
Nigga just has 70 with no athleticism.
Exact. Not only that, the nigga Joker averages a triple double. He averages double doubles and points and rebounds, and he averages 9.2 points. Assists. A game, this man is almost averaging a triple double at 7 feet with no athleticism, no jumping ability, and no speed, and he's on the verge, unless something else changes, of getting his 3rd MVP this year.
Yeah.
Great point. Okay, on March 2nd, during the Lakers versus Nuggets game, LeBron made history by becoming the first player ever to score 40,000 points. What do you guys feel about his accomplishment?
I think the 40,000 points is a remarkable feat. I just think it's a cupcake league, for real. I think in this league today, I think if I was in top shape, I probably could average about 15, 16 in this song.
The laughs were loud.
Just keeping it real. See, when I ain't make it in my generation, I felt like, yeah, it was a few niggas that was probably better than me. This generation, I feel like I could play with. I could play against these niggas. I think, Killer, you probably could have played 20 years against these niggas today.
Maybe.
You the average bar was about 18.
If it was in my prime, maybe. I'll have to work on our jump shot. They didn't let us shoot jump shots. Crazy says I had a great jump shot when I stopped playing basketball. Your coach, when we played basketball, a coach would almost want to assassinate you if you shot a jump shot.
Yeah, you had to go to the basket.
You had to go to the basket, man.
Yeah, so I mean, when I used to see Chris Paul play, I said I could have did that. When I saw, what's his name, play, what was the nigga name? Isaiah Thomas. I said, yeah, niggas could have definitely did that.
What, the young Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah, like how they was playing. And he was getting, when I saw him getting 20 and 30, I was like, yeah, I could have got 20. Same mindset. I'm doing what I want around here.
Boy, right here is amazing, man.
I'm serious. You ever seen niggas get crazy and you felt like, pause? Oh, if that nigga getting crazy, I could get, I'm just keeping it real.
I'm looking now. So when did it become a cupcake league to you?
When did it become a cupcake
About
league?
what year?
All right. Around, when was the year, right after Derrick Rose, it became a cupcake league. After Derrick Rose got hurt, whatever year that was, that's when it became.
2009, 2008, 2009. He came in 2008. So by 2010, 2011?
Yeah, around 10, 11, it became a cupcake league, definitely.
So that's what I was looking at. How many points did he have until you feel it was a cupcake league?
Who?
You. How many points did LeBron have prior to
it being
the
cupcake league? He was going crazy before it was a cupcake league. You know me, I tell the truth. LeBron, look, Murder gonna tell you the truth. I know you was going crazy when it wasn't a cupcake league. When you dunked on a nigga and he moved your headband was like this, and you had to fix your headband because you dunked on a nigga.
Some dunking all them niggas went crazy.
Yeah, he was getting crazy. He definitely was getting crazy.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
But that's the LeBron 16. That I pause. That's the Bron that I like. I like Bron. Pause. When he was just going crazy, when he wasn't using politics to beat niggas. That's what I like.
I'm just going off the place.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real with you.
That's all I'm doing.
You know what I'm saying?
However you want to spin it is fine with me.
It's like Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z before he was using the politics. When he started doing the stuff behind the scenes, I don't like that because you're not beating niggas fair no more.
All I'm doing is reading the numbers.
Okay, I'm just...
Since when you said Derrick Rose got hurt. And look at here, he had about 16. I'm just doing round off because it's a lot of different numbers, but rounding off, he had about 16, 17,000 from 2003 to 2011.
Yeah. How many points?
I don't know. It's a lot of numbers. But
approximately.
Approximately, we have to do stat. If you want to do this math, yeah, like I'll do it before the show is over.
Yeah, he was up to probably like 11,000. 17,000, something like that.
Close to 17.
Yeah. And then when it became Cupcake, he added another 23,000. That's what
well, look, I'll give you an example, just real quick, reading some of the stats. And I'm going to actually do the math.
Yeah.
From 2003 to 2013, every year he had more than 2,000 points, except for one year he had 1,600 points.
Mm-hmm.
When you call it Cupcake, he's under 2,000 points from 2016 to this year.
Yeah.
So he scored less when it was Cupcake.
It's a Cupcake league, though, Killer. Do you agree it's a Cupcake league?
What's Cupcake?
My pinky hurt. I'm out 3 games.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm dealing with something. My emotions. I can't play this week.
So I like your definition of Cupcake, and I agree with you. But he's scoring less in the Cupcake League as opposed to when the league was tough. This is what I'm saying. So maybe he toned it down because shit got cupcakeish.
Yeah, sometimes you play to your competition.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is 40,000. You say it's a great accomplishment. Like, well, what is cupcake? Well, he played against Kobe. He played against Shaq. LeBron James has 9 father and son duos he played against in the NBA, bro.
Kill, I know he's from Ohio. I get it.
Even if he wasn't from Ohio.
If he was from Arkansas, you wouldn't be saying this.
I would. I absolutely would. If he was from Nebraska or Iowa or North Dakota, you know how much longevity for a nigga. A nigga walked up to him last season and said, yo, you know your first game was against my dad, right?
Yeah.
That ain't crazy murder?
That
ain't crazy?
LeBron is clearly the best player. He's clearly the best player of this generation.
I think it's a great stat.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, and don't get me wrong, I know 40,000 is an achievement, a great achievement, but and that's a number to be marked. But every point he scored after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, nobody ever scored that. So when they be like, oh, he's the first person on every point after Kareem.
I really think he can get 50,000. In the Cupcake League, he can get 50,000. If
LeBron, if
you
they be
listening
making
to this,
stats up, man.
don't quit until you get 50,000 points.
They be making stats up. That's what I'm trying to say. Nigga, every point after he took from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is nobody scored that amount of points. So let's say it was 36,400. We had 36,402. Nobody scored that. At 4 and 6 and 8, and I get it because it's 40,000, but he been broke the record. Great accomplishment. Shout out to Ohio. Shout out to Ohio, like Mase said.
Shout out to Ohio, Akron.
Shout out to everybody down there, and congratulations.
And Rich Paul.
Well deserved. Well deserved. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to LeBron James. But also on the subject, Stephen A. said the Lakers always lose big games with big storylines. He said opening night, the Lakers lose to the Nuggets. The night Kobe statue is revealed, they lose. LeBron surpasses 40,000 points, they lose. It seems like in the big moments, the Lakers don't measure up. Do you guys agree?
Who said that?
Stephen A.
Stephen A. actually made a point there. I don't like agreeing with Stephen A., you know? I'm from the generation, we don't agree with Stephen A. Nah, shout out to Stephen A. I think when it comes to the Lakers, even though they lost, that performance by LeBron was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to like LeBron a little bit. After that game in the fourth quarter, that's what I like to see. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, take over the game. Y'all going where I go. Pack your bags. You going to the playoffs. I like players that act like that.
Do you feel like he's not doing that enough?
Huh?
Do you feel like he's not taking over enough?
I think I don't think he's taking over enough. But he will. He will. So I'm not trying to talk down on him. I think he will as the season goes on, because he's going to have no choice. Because AD is doing just enough to be number 2, and they don't have really a third or fourth option. And I thought D'Angelo would be that person. I really don't like the season he's having. I can't wait that Ja moves to LA. I'm telling y'all, okay. You think the Lakers going down, they got to get the next superstar. Ja will be in LA. Remember I told you that. What's the nigga name? Brian Windhorst? Yeah, I'm the new Brian. I'm telling you, Ja gonna be in LA. I wasn't supposed to tell y'all that.
Better being Woj than Brian.
Who?
Wojnarowski.
Yeah, whatever one of them names is. Both of them are my guys. Shout out to both of y'all. No disrespect.
Why ain't no disrespect behind it? Talking about copping, please. Why is no disrespect?
Killer trying to get me to turn up on y'all. See, because he know he gonna push my button and say, why is it? And then I'm gonna go, yeah, you right. No, more disrespect, you know?
Them niggas you don't know them niggas?
Yeah, I don't.
Them niggas don't give a fuck. They don't care. Look, LeBron, I don't know what your hate for LeBron is. LeBron's doing everything.
I just said I'm starting to like LeBron.
Like he say he not doing enough The man is 39 years old. Everybody in America, and not even just America, across the world knows AD is supposed to be doing more. This is supposed to be AD team soon as he got there. The man ain't got no choice to do what he's supposed to do.
You ever played with an old nigga in the park and he got the ball all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you tell him to run faster, he says, well, you know how old I am? And we're like, nigga, that's why we telling you pass the ball so we can take the ball.
No, I ain't going with that. That's a bad analogy. It's just terrible. Niggas would give AD the ball. AD is always hurt. You ever see LeBron James' face when AD grab his ankle or fall to the floor and they go?
And then he go.
Yeah, and then LeBron over there like this.
This mean we down 8.
Yeah.
We down 8.
Yeah, like I don't know what else you want LeBron James to do when AD is just doing enough, like you just said, to get by. Like, yo, LeBron, to me, if the Lakers had a better record, and this is absolutely not going to happen. But the things that he's doing, he should. I don't know where he's at in the race, but he should at least be talking MVP. And I'm not saying win it, nowhere near win it. But goddamn, what else could a nigga at 39 do when you got another All-Star on your team? 6'11", used to be a point guard. He sprouted and grew, so he turned into a forward center. But he has handling skills, he has passing skills, and he has get-hurt skills all the time, leaving LeBron James to fend for himself out there. LeBron James is averaging 25 points, 25.3 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists on 53% shoot from the field. 53% from the field, bro.
Like you said, I said, I'm starting to like LeBron for real. I think LeBron's the type of player you get to the playoffs, he'll will them to like the West Coast Finals.
Right. And listen, Anthony Davis numbers are nothing to be sneezed at either, but it's not enough with this team. Anthony Davis is averaging 25 points, 13 rebounds on 54% shooting, but we need more AD if I'm LeBron. I need more. I know this is outstanding. And usually it would be outstanding numbers if the Joker wasn't in the same conference as you. You're dealing with a nigga with a monster in that conference, pause. So you got to deal with that. But I think LeBron is doing a great job. I salute him on the accolades. And I'm not going to be as hard on you as Murder is. I think you're doing outstanding for your age. And I'm not going to even say for your age, just period. 53%
I think
shooting.
He's doing great. I just said he would have to take over more of the games in order for them to get where they need to go.
That's true.
Because AD is not going to do it.
It's true. Speaking of Cupcake, before we move to the next topic, I want to bring up a topic that I didn't see on our list today.
Mm-hmm.
Because you brought Cupcake up, and I want to know how you feel about Andrew Wiggins. Do you know what's going on?
No.
Well, I mean, it isn't a big story. What's going on is that he left the team again indefinitely for family issues, and there's no timeline for him to come back.
Cupcake. Strawberry.
What if it's personal?
Strawberry.
But it's personal.
You know, I saw Andrew Wiggins one time. We was in LA at a we met for the first time at I think I was leaving the hotel. He was going in the hotel. And I was just thinking, bro, if I was 6'6", I would be Jordan. I don't understand how niggas have all the gifts.
You know what's crazy? I just watched
the height, athleticism, and everything.
I just watched his high school highlight shit. That's one of the best highlight mixtapes I ever seen, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, I just seen that last week. I'm like, God damn, this nigga was a month. You ever seen it?
Yeah.
I never seen it till recently.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Yo,
they thought he was gonna be the next LeBron.
The way them highlights look was damn near. I wouldn't expect nothing less looking at his high school highlight reel. But I remember last year when he did this same exact thing, and we never found out because it was never talked about. But it was speculation that his man boned this girl.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a baby was involved, might not have been his, may have been his, whatever. And
they said that was a lie, right?
they said it was a lie, but they never confirmed why he was out.
What is the emergency? So that's why when you come back and say to pause that there's another time he need to leave, if I don't know, I
The reason I'm bringing this all up is because that may have been true and it's still circulating, going on, that his man is creeping when he out of town. Now, I don't know none of this to be true, but what I do know is this. 2 years in a row this happened to Andrew Wiggins, and y'all are not clarifying Andrew Wiggins nor the Golden State Warriors what the hell is going on. Secondly, this is not a time to do this, Andrew Wiggins, and I know personal matters come before any business most of the time, at least when it comes to family and personal, according to Mark Jackson and Mase, that's before anything, not me. This money is before everything, man. Bro. So listen, you fucking up. Somebody from the Warriors, the coach just died. Draymond
with Mark Jackson and
No, y'all said it that day on the show. Y'all both said, nah, family's first. And I said, nah, it's not. Like, used to know y'all said loved ones. I ain't know what loved ones was. There's money coming for everything, baby. It's little flea in this money. That's what
I meant when I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you meant when you said that? It's little murder in the money? Is that what you say? Yo, murder, don't beat me. I know let's talk off the camera. I know how you feel it. I know who taught me. I know some people change over the years. I know you might have changed over the years, but no, deep down inside. Oh shit.
Well,
but I just want to wrap it up real quick. Sorry. Yeah, for me, it's a little killer in this money. That's it. But what I was saying, and if the Warriors or Andrew Wiggins aren't explaining, and us as analysts or any other analyst, what we're going to do is speculate until we get further information. So,
yeah, because we're paying you to play basketball and you're not playing basketball. This is what I really have a problem with. People getting paid a lot of money to play basketball and they got all these reasons not to play. So I don't understand that.
Right, and then lastly, I'll finish up with saying this. If you have something else to say, you could. But the last point I want to bring up to it is the Warriors organization is it's the ownership, GM, management, etc. They got to be livid. They got to be livid because you have to realize this. You have a coach that died on a road trip.
Yeah.
This season, they had to take 2-3 games off the mentally more, and they was actually on a road trip. The coach passed away. Wow. Draymond's been suspended multiple games this season, maybe 20. I have no idea how many games Draymond missed. Klay Thompson is playing probably the worst year of his career right now. It's no stability, and for you to do this during this time, it has to be super duper important. It has to be. Because this is 2 years in a row and you know all the turmoil that the organization is going through right now, and you just leave with no timetable to come back, say it's a family problem, don't tell people what the family problem is, and you leave everybody else for speculation. Meanwhile, Steph Curry just out there doing everything he possibly can. And so is Draymond when Draymond's on the court. And I believe Klay Thompson is too. Klay's shots are just not falling there. But at the end of the day, to leave the team where it's at now, and y'all are in the play-in, right now is a crucial stretch before the season's over. We're not really paying attention because the season's going on. It's about 20 games left in the season.
What was his name? Bob Myers?
Yes.
You're starting to see the power of great leadership. And you just take them out of the mix and it just becomes something totally different. All of the same people are there, but Bob Myers is not there, and it's showing you the difference.
And I said that, I believe, on Up in Smoke podcast with Stack and Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
Bob Myers seen the writing on the wall. Because remember, Andrew Wiggins did this last year, and they said, not on my watch. Not on my watch.
In all my years. I ain't never seen it. Because they know the real story. So they like, you know what?
Yeah.
I was looking for my cue. This is it.
This is it. I'm going to step out.
I mean, whatever it is, I hope Andrew Wiggins is okay, but it's all sounding like a documentary to me. It sounds like the fall of the dynasty because we're literally witnessing it right now as we speak. But we're going to go to break. When we return, we will discuss Russell Westbrook. Don't go anywhere.
Pink horsepower.
She called this thing about toxic.
What's happening, man? Baby, what's happening?
Why you walking like that?
That's how I walk.
And then like you come on breathing on me like that.
I fucking breathe to live.
And like you used to be dark skinned and now you act like hella light skinned.
Are you fucking blind? I'm dark skinned. What the fuck?
And then like look at your beard.
What the fuck is wrong with my
looks
beard?
Stupid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I don't even like it. The way you breathe in all of that.
Has this ever happened to you? Your girl seems to be mad, angry, upset. She's frustrated. It's only one way to handle that. Pink horsepower.
But your breath is really refreshing.
No.
I'm just trying to give you a massage. Plus, have I told you how good your beard looks lately? It looks so good.
No.
PHP. It works every time.
Wait, where you going?
Welcome back. Now let's get into our Underdog Fantasy picks of the day. Tonight, the Pacers will play the Mavs. Underdog Fantasy has Luka at 8.5 first quarter points. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Lower.
Lower.
Okay, Kyrie is at 27.5 points. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
Higher.
Yeah, higher.
Okay, and Tyrese Halliburton is at 10.5 assists. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Higher.
How many?
10.5.
I'm gonna go lower.
Okay. Download the Underdog Fantasy app and you can make your picks too. So Russell Westbrook will be out indefinitely after suffering a fractured left hand. How do you guys think this will impact the Clippers?
So far, it depends on if Paul George is ready to play. If Paul George is ready to play, I think it gives them time. It actually make them better in a sense in the long run, because if they have a lot of time where they don't have to sub one of them out, it gives them more time to learn how to gel even better together for the playoffs. But if they don't have Paul George, then it could really be a problem and they could begin to slip in their playoff stance. And I think right now, for a Clippers team that has never won a West Coast or Western Conference championship, it's important that they start gelling right now. This is not the time to be making like huge changes. This is the time to be growing into a team that could be dominant. I'm happy for the turnaround though.
How long he's out?
Indefinitely. So we don't even know if we'll be back for the playoffs.
Bad timing, man. Playoffs is coming up. Clippers was doing good. Just seems like more of the Clippers jinx, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Clippers that organization just seems like it has a black cat over them.
Yeah, I don't know why they would make the logo a ship.
Yeah. Just
Sinking ship.
Yeah, it's just a bad timing, I would say. I actually feel bad because that's one of the players that actually don't cheat us.
Yeah.
That actually don't take days off because he's having a
Yeah, shout out to Westbrook, man.
Yeah, because he's having a problem at home or he's having a bad day or his ankle hurts. Russell Westbrook, I believe it was Patrick Beverly, broke his wrist or something. Broke Russell Westbrook's wrist one game. If I'm not mistaken, it could have been another part of his
They
body.
messed his knee up. Yeah.
But Russell Wilson didn't even know his shit was broke. He finished the game, and after the game, he's like, my shit's a little sore. And then realized that something was fractured. He finished the whole game with a fractured, I don't want to say wrist, it might have been knee, ankle, whatever it was. I know it would happen early in the game. He played the whole game and didn't even realize he had a fracture. And that's the toughness of Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
He doesn't cheat the game. He doesn't take any days off. He may not have the best jump shot in the world. You know, sometimes he may be a little erratic, but he never cheats you, ever. So I feel bad for him. Hopefully he'll make a speedy recovery. And I really want to see the Clippers at full strength this postseason, because I would like to see what kind of run they would make during the playoffs with a full team.
Makes sense.
And then lastly, Caitlin Clark becomes the all-time leading scorer for men's and women's NCAA Division I basketball. How do you guys feel about her making history?
Well, you know, she's wearing my number. I told you this last year. I don't know how Killer is going to feel about this, but I said this when we was in Miami. She's now probably the second most popular player with the number 22. That was my number. It was Clyde Drexler's number. Jim Jackson. Caitlin Clark. Welcome to the family, you know. Killer, how you feel about that? Remember they had the book and they had all the players who played well under this number?
No championships, no titles.
Yeah.
No title town for 22.
Yeah. I meant two.
Clyde Drexler snuck over to Houston and got him a title. I don't even know if he was still 22 when he got to Houston. Jim Jackson ain't getting no title. He ain't even get one at Ohio State. You know, we lost. You gonna blame that on me?
Michael Redd. It was
Michael Redd. I like Michael Redd a lot. He's from, he's from my town, Columbus.
Yeah.
Michael Redd was nice. I think he used to be in the gym in Columbus, just all fucking net all day. I'm like, this tall nigga's nice. And you know, Michael Redd actually was responsible for he shot so good. People forget this, that he's actually responsible for Ray Allen getting traded to Seattle. He came and took his spot up there in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He was responsible for that. So shout out Michael Redd. Look, as far as Caitlin Clark is concerned, out of everybody, it was a lot to me, and it's a lot of great freshmen this year in the NCAA women's
But she was
basketball.
consistent.
You know, she's a senior. I'm just talking about the talent moving forward is looking stupendous. It's looking like we're going to have a great next 4 years. The next generation that just came in this year, it is at least 4 or 5 outstanding freshmen from USC to Stanford to Dawn Stanley. Has some great freshmen down there in South Carolina. I watched women's college basketball this last week, a lot of it. And I was like, the next 4 years is going to be great. But coming from last year, and the celebrities, and not celebrities, the star female power, whether it was Angel Reese, you know, the two biggest names was Angel Reese, the people coming back anyway, outside the people who graduated.
Yeah.
It was Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and maybe a couple other that I don't remember at the time, but I remember Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. And it just seemed like Caitlin Clark went past everybody else who she may have been tied up with.
Yeah.
It's like she did one of these, and she put herself way above everybody else. As much as Angel Reese is still great, dope. Shaq walked her out on senior night the other night, which was really dope at LSU. And it's sensational other guards around. But Caitlin Clark, it looks like somebody, when the game is over, she doesn't go home. She has the keys to the arena. She knows where the lights are at. She knows what to set the temperatures to.
Gym rat.
Yeah, and she has nothing else to do but to stay in this gym and get better for the next game.
She has the focus niggas used to have.
Right, exactly.
Like, I'm here to be the best basketball player, and while I'm here, I'm going to make millions.
Right.
But I'm actually here to be better than you. I think she did such a phenomenal job. I'm really gonna set my time to go watch the Final Four. I'm only watching the women's Final Four. So Underdog Fantasy, I know you wanted to bring me to watch the guys. I'm only going to the women's Final Four from now on, just because of Caitlin Clark. You changed my mind about women's sports.
I totally agree. As much as I love the men, I would love to be there as well. I wish it was on different times so we could go to both. But if you asking me to make a choice, and no disrespect to the fellas, much love, but I would much rather see the women's Final Four. And we don't even know if Caitlin Clark's going to make it, but that's how entertaining women's basketball has been. When LSU played Iowa this year, it was the #1 sports thing on that night. With all the NBA games or whatever else was going on that night, that was the biggest thing that night. Tickets were $2,500 for that game. Just now, the average ticket sale for Caitlin Clark last home game, or last game when she set the record, were $470-something for a women's college game.
Let's go, number two.
So Caitlin Clark is amazing. She holds a record not just for females, for the niggas too.
Yeah.
So she's the highest scoring Division I player, men or female, period. What I think is this. And
that's huge.
Yes. And what I think is this, and I was talking to a few people about it, and I say it may not go down and it may not happen, but what I really, really believe, and that, I'm not even joking or playing around or anything else. I really believe that Mark Cuban should invite her down for practice with the Mavericks. He's one of them owners that see it. She may not make the team. She may not be good enough to get in with the men, but her just running up and down with the Mavericks, playing scrimmage.
Killer, now you're losing your mind.
That's what I'm telling
See,
you.
now you're pushing them.
You don't understand business, Mason. I'm a businessman.
I'm going to walk out on that.
But
I don't have time.
It's not even just business, because I mean, she used to play AAU on a men's team, so that's how she's put in the work for show.
Right, see, he don't know what the woman gonna do to him in the comments tomorrow. Yeah, he ain't ready. Male chauvinist over there. He don't even realize
I don't have time for
Anyway, what I really believe is that Mark Cuban should invite Caitlin Clark down to the Mavericks and at least scrimmage with them, if nothing else.
I could go with that. I'm thinking you talking about put her in the NBA.
If she now let's go to this next step. I'm just asking you a question. You said it's a cupcake. She look hard as fuck. Boy, if it's a cupcake league and she look like she here for business, she don't look like she on no cupcake type shit.
Yo,
which one is it?
I said she got me one to go to the Final Four. I'm watching the Final Four. I'm watching March Madness for just the ladies just because of you, Caitlin Clark. But what I would like to see is her against South Carolina. That's the game I want to see.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, too, we got to realize, Caitlin.
But I get your progression.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying this for every woman. You got to realize, let's look at the 3-point contest with Shorty from the Liberty. Shorty from the Liberty, and I'm not saying it's a different thing shooting threes and running up and down the court with men, body bigger than you, posting up. You may be a liability on defense. I'm just talking about purely shooting. She had the same amount of points as Damian Lillard. It's just that she was shooting against Steph Curry. She outshot all the men in the NBA 3-point contest. She tied Damian Lillard's number, and Damian Lillard won. So if she was in a regular 3-point contest with the men, she might have won. She just lost the stuff. Now, what I was saying before Mase was going to walk out on us, I was just saying that give her in the scrimmage, give her some run, and see how it go. I'm not saying put her in the NBA. Now, if she's in there cutting ass, Mase.
Yeah, we're going to have to reevaluate it.
Reevaluate it. So that's all I'm saying. But I wouldn't say put her on the team, but she at least deserves to run a forward, niggas.
Yeah,
that's
she
all
can
I'm
run
saying.
a forward.
That's all I'm saying. Let niggas run this little scrimmage, nigga. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But the real test is too, what you got to realize is, what I will like to see is, because she's going to be in the WNBA this year. By the time this season is over, the WNBA season is going to start. She's going to play this year. And what happens is, niggas don't like all that. Females going to come in like, This y'all champion.
This y'all queen.
This y'all queen. Yeah, exactly. So we really gonna see how good you is. You know, I know they're getting a little older, but the Diana Taurasi's and I can't even think of my homegirl name right now. Even though she gets hurt a lot. Deladova.
Yeah.
You know, she gets hurt a lot, but a lot of people are gonna have something to say about Caitlin Clark when she gets there. And to me, just her face alone gives me confidence if she's my player.
Yeah.
She
got the attitude.
She got the attitude,
for
bro.
the altitude.
Yeah, fam, I'm here, you over there, she don't believe in you. This is the basket.
Yeah.
Shoot it. No, literally. She
play like she from New York.
No, this is not it's a highlight film on YouTube of her waving niggas to shoot. Trash, shoot it.
Yeah.
Like, that's mad disrespectful. This is wild disrespectful.
And then turn her back.
Yeah,
like she going to get the rebound.
Yeah, so she going to get the rebound, bro. I like her attitude a lot.
Shout out Caitlin Clark. Well, that's all the time that we have for today.
Hold on. Who's your favorite WNBA player?
WNBA? Asia.
She gonna say that Aces.
No, it's Asia Wilson for sure.
I knew she
No, I like Asia Wilson
Favorite
as well. But I'm at college. Yeah.
Well, you can't fake.
Well, one is Caitlin Clark. Two,
no, it's that.
Oh,
aside from Caitlin Clark.
There ain't no aside.
Titletown. She's in
aside from
Titletown.
Caitlin Clark.
She's not in Titletown, Mason.
Aside from Caitlin Clark.
Killer, she's part of the number 2 family.
Shout out Bree Hall at USC.
Time out. It's 1%. You get one pick.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's going to be Caitlin Clark. She's made history. She's that girl. But I said aside from her, shout out Bree Hall, USC.
But why you, I knew, and listen, I like you because I knew you were trying to keep it black. This ain't a black and white thing, Stat. Who's nice. That's why I asked you this on purpose. And I respect you for trying to keep it black. I respect that.
They know exactly how I am.
I respect it.
She trying to go Black History Month.
I respect you for keeping. That's why I asked you that on purpose because I knew you were. And listen, I'm usually a lot of shit pro-black, but there's some different shit going on. You gotta give this white girl some props, man.
Yeah, she's
I
part
knew
of
it. I set you
Titletown.
up for that. I set you right up.
That definitely was a setup, and I felt right in it. That's all the time that we have for today. Thanks for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
Two big necks, like when they doing them 2 for $5.